What's up, guys? Figured I'll do an update for you guys now. It's been quite a while since I've done my last update for you guys. Just figured I'll show you my tank and how it's been so far. One quick update that has happened to me is my heater. Oh, you can't see it there, but my heater right there. It's an expensive one. Let me see if I can get a shot of it. The one behind this one. Yeah, right there. You can kind of get a shot, but it's like a digital one, and it gives you like the temperature probe right here, and it tells you everything. It's like high tech. It was brand new when I got it. I guess it ran into a problem. It still works, but I noticed that my temperature of the tank has dropped significantly. I believe it was 72 degrees Celsius, I think. No, not Celsius. Sorry, Fahrenheit. And then obviously that's a bit low. Or I'm not too sure if that's the lowest it could actually get for corals to die. But I quickly sprung into action the next morning and just realized the morning I woke up that when I was doing work in the tank, the water was actually really cold. So that aside, I luckily have my fish room downstairs with all my freshwater fish, and I had extra heaters, spare ones. So I just went ahead, dropped that one in there, and basically it's doing well. I actually had this digital thermometer right here that tells me the temperature. So I'll turn it on every now and then to double check. So Celsius, it's 27.4. For those of you that are American, it's 81.4. I think that's about it. I'll double check that. I think I kept it more around 79. That might be a little hot, but 26 I think is what people shoot for. 27 should be okay, but I'll double check that. So that's, at least I know that it's not overheated, or if it's not too cold. So I have that to the side. I just have it mounted right there, the probe right there. So it's a good added thing. I want to try keeping it here, but the sticky at the back comes off every like few hours or an hour. So it's a pain in the ass, so it just drops and doesn't look too visually aesthetic, especially when the wires hang like this. So I might route it on the inner side right here, kind of make it look nice. It's just a good safe keep. Good practice to double check the temperature, especially when my heater went out, and it happened to anyone. So now I'll just kind of give you like a rundown of the corals, what happened, what I got new. As you know, the torch I got, it's grew quite a bit ever since then. Did notice that the plating Montipora is starting to go up now because of the torch touching it. So at least they're not killing each other, but now that he's going away from it, the lighting is going to affect this. So later on I'm going to have to start making some room over here. A lot of these pieces are frags that I might be selling, such as that one. Let me see if we can get a zoom. There you go, it's a good shot actually. So that one I'm going to be selling. That one kind of ripped off one of my other ones, so I have this on here, just frag plug growing out. Snail. That's not a Recordia, it's Yuma. That actually fell off too, and it just mounted to this rock. Luckily it didn't end up going into the MP10. Where is it? There it is. So that's good that it didn't go in there. Just some more zoas that I might be selling, or just letting it grow all over the rock then sell. Or I might just keep, I don't know, I'm still deciding. Xenia that's starting to grow everywhere. They don't die. But I do have slow growth from them, so I don't mind them at all at the moment. They're very slow growing. A little Recordia on the rock that I glued on, because I wanted to have something that grew here opposed to the whole Xenia, because I don't like the Xenia look, not a lot of it. This one's nice, how it just stays to its own side. So if you're looking from the side of the tank, that looks actually really beautiful. And it's starting to go more this way, so that's good. That way I'm not looking at the back of the aquarium, at least it looks full. So I want to have the Recordia just kind of grow on this right here and stop the growth of this. I might put something else that's faster growing, that looks nice. Maybe put another Recordia. I do have a problem that's occurring right now. Well, that's the hammer coral, I believe. It's not a frog spawn, I think it's a hammer. Yeah, it's a hammer. I don't know why, but I'm still trying to investigate this. It's not the Xenia. It could be the hammer coral. When it fully extends, it's starting to touch the Recordia here. These were fully blooming, like these ones over down here, right? But now that as it goes up slowly, they're starting to decrease in size. I don't know if they're dead. I don't think so, because they do have their heads still. The color vibrancy is still there. It could be that they're multiplying, so the size of them has decrease, but again, it could be the coral stinging, so I might, well, I can't really remove it because it's stuck to the rock and I have to cut the rock, but I might have to move the hammer, which will be a problem because I don't have anywhere else to put this big guy. So that's that. Working on up here. As you can see, SPS are doing really, really awesome in the tank. I'm very happy about that. I'll get a better shot on the side. Sorry for the dirty tank. It's a bit algae, a bit all over the place, but you kind of see what I'm working with. Don't know the names too well. I know that's a red digitata or a magma digitata. It's a red one, I know that. This, I can't remember what it was that I bought. Yeah, for those coral pros out there, that's what it is. This has been a piece that I've kind of had from the start when I started SPS, because my whole idea was just to start with an soft coral tank and LPS. I would never considered SPS, and so it's funny how my tank's almost getting full of more SPS than it is anything else. I'm starting to buy a lot more SPS. Everything I've bought up until the few months to now has only been SPS, maybe a few other things, but SPS is pretty much dominating my tank soon. I think I still will buy a little more, not too much more, because I don't have too much space. As you can see, the rock's kind of getting full. Another good thing that I know that SPS is doing well in my tank, it's that, oh, just ignore the ring, is that they're starting to, the word is, what's that word? They're starting to grow all over the rock base, spread. I can't remember the name now. Shit, my bad, guys. But you can see it's starting to take over the plugs right there and just spreading very well. That means it's very healthy. It's happy where it is. Some of these other ones haven't yet, but you know, where's he? That one right here. This one's going off. Look at the huge spread it has on the rock. So they're doing well. Just a few of the expensive ones that I bought are here. I don't know the names. I forgot them. But I do know who I got it from, so I could always ask. Same with this guy over here. He's done really well. It's starting to spread on the rock. So, and the Montiporas, that was a broken piece. I just took it and put it on this rock, and it started growing on this. So that's doing well too. I love the Montipora, the caps where the way they disc out, such as the one over here too. It's doing really well. I like the design that's coming out with. So my main goal, if you watch my other previous videos, or if you haven't, you know, check them out. I wanted to keep softies on the bottom, so such as zoanthids on one rock. I'm gonna wait for it to fill up the rock. It'll look nice then. But right now it's just little fragments all over the place that I still gotta organize. It's been a long time, but I'm just getting too lazy to organize the little things. Some zoanthid shots over here. This one I'm probably gonna be selling, not the fish, the zoanthids. This one I'm gonna sell too. It doesn't have much color at all. I don't know why I bought it. I guess I was a beginner and didn't know too much. I just wanted to see the growth and how healthy things would grow. So that's that. What else? Another hammer that I'm going to be selling, or I might switch it up with this hammer, because this one has different kind of, well, it looks different. This one has smaller heads opposed to this one having more heads, and this one just looks more vibrant. So I'm going to have to switch them up, I think. Or it could be that it's next to the power head right there and the way the flow is going. But it's still spreading, so I think it's happy where it is. Some more, what are these called? Acans. I forgot what this is. You can call them out if you want. But I got my acans over here. They're doing well. Red ones are multiplying quickly. Green one's still doing, you know, its thing. It fell before, so I guess it's still recuperating. Zoanthids on that rock. That one I was going to sell, the big piece. There was just one slate rock, a small one. I put on top of this base rock that's right over here. So I put like a small sheet rock which has had all these zoanthids on top of it. Now it looks like it's starting to grow on that rock, and it started to grow a bud right there at the very top. So I guess I'm just going to keep it where it is. Same thing with the Recordia there. Just added it for the fullness and didn't know where else to put that Recordia. I think these are called Favias. Correct me if I'm wrong. At least the top one I think is a Favia. The other one I can't remember. Same thing. Just growing them. Though there are more recent ones. Got a Millipora there. I think that's how you say it. The SPS at the top. Another green Millipora. No, that's a Sunshine Millipora I think. It has like a more of a sunshine look. It's more green on this, but it has more of a yellowish, greenish. That zoanthid, the two heads right there, have been on that rock for a really long time. It was one, then the second one grew, but it's really slow growing. Feather duster, candy king coral, I think it's called. Another zoanthid. You kind of get the point. I'll just kind of zoom into the little things, see what I have if you want to check them out. That's a really nice piece. I like this one. It's very vibrant. This is called, what's the name? Gregorian or something like that. Gregorian or Gregorian. I don't know. Can't pronounce it, I guess, but that's that. I snapped off one of my red digis, and I just yesterday glued it onto another frag plug. So I'm gonna see how well that's gonna be doing. It is healthy. It's the polyps are out, but I don't know if I glued it properly because I glued a bit more than the base. So I don't know if it's gonna overgrow the glue and go on the plug, or if I'm blocking the growth. I'm not too sure. I think that's about it. It's pretty much the rundown of everything. Some new acans down there. I think they're called rainbow acans. Again, the camera doesn't do much justice, but it's doing just as well. Yeah, it's just the rock with the zoanthids. It's pretty neat. Just see the variety. Brain coral. This zoanthid has gone crazy. It's growing really well. Nemo once again in the way. Clownfish. There you go. That's a decent shot. A bit focusing. The leather's not open. Sadly, it looks like it's gonna shed again. Something may have got into it or on it. I'm not too sure. Don't see anything, but it is going to be shedding. So you don't see it. But if you want to check it out, check my last videos. You'll see how it is, nice and open. That's pretty much it. Some more. That's a green bird nest. Stags. More corals. SPS. I don't know what that is, but that has never grown. It's been about 3 months now. It may have grown, but I just haven't seen it. Maybe I gotta move it again down lower. I think it's way too high to the top, as you could see. Another SPS zoanthid at the bottom of that rock, and I think it's a chalice, if I'm not wrong. So there's a lot of algae on this side. It's an okay shot. It looks like a crab's cleaning one of my SPS that looks like it's gonna be dead, or is dead. Where is it? Zoom. There it is. That was a white. Originally it was like a white or like a sky blue SPS, but since it's white, it attracts the algae with the light, and I guess algae is overtaking it. It looks like it may be dead. It could be still alive. I'm not too sure. You know, crab's doing his work on it. Where is it? There it is. So let us do his thing. If you look on the corner of the tank here, some more Yumas, some more zoanthids. These I'm going to be selling again because I got so much of these colors. Same exact one. So those I'm just going to trade off for more zoanthids, I guess you could say. It's a little shrimp there. And then these are like really nice ones too that I haven't mounted yet. They're just growing. I'm just letting it grow on the frag plug, and just it's doing well in this corner anyway, so it's starting to multiply really well. GSB, as everyone knows. My clownfish loves the GSB. As you can see, that's like his anemone. It was stinging it at first. There's a lot of black spots on the clown. Now there's not a single black spot. I'm not saying it developed some resistance against it. I'm not sure if it did, or if the coral just stopped stinging it because it's happening the whole time, like with the clownfish is diving into it. So I don't know if there's some sort of alliance between them or something, but there's definitely no black spots on it anymore, and it's always in the GSB. So I would rather have it in the torch, but I think the torch would sting it more, and I don't think the torch and the coral clowns get along, just the way they dive into them. So that's just a zoom out of my shot of the tank. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I did talk a bit longer than I wanted to, you know what I mean, but it's been a while since an update was made. For filtration, for those of you who don't know, I don't have a sump. Just got a big protein skimmer ready for 120 gallons. It's a Remora protein skimmer. I think it's it's a Remora one. I think it's doing well. I got more bubbles in there. I gotta lower the suction, lower the cup, but you could see it just slow skimming. Just a little there. You can see a little puff of the tip of the cone. So I like to keep it slow because I'd rather not take a lot of my water out. I'd adjust it because too many bubbles are coming in here, right here, but it's okay. Oh yeah, I have another GSP mounted on the frag box. Oh no, sorry, frag box. The overflow, sorry. I want to have the overflow full of the GSP, but again, I don't know, my GSP